Hey everybody, it's Ronnie. Day 9 is about to be complete. Um, Again, to catch some of you up, if you haven't been tuning in lately, this weekend was a little different. Mandy had a pretty gnarly stomach bug, flu, something that I ended up catching. And starting Sunday night, I was puking, and into Monday morning I was puking, and had it coming out both ends, to put it nicely. And pretty much all recovered now. Yesterday I slept 20 out of 24 hours. But fortunately, I guess the most important part is I took PFTs today, and happy to report that all the sleeping and sickness, if you will, didn't seem to affect my lungs, as I blew an 85 over 70, which for me, about 4 weeks ago, I was 84 over 73. 2 weeks ago, I was, I think, 81 over 68. So they've improved since I've been in. I expect them to either improve a little bit still before I get out, or, of course, improve in the first couple weeks after I get out of here. And one thing I just wanted to touch on today was about PFTs, and going into the PFTs today, I didn't think there was any way that the numbers would be good. My lungs are definitely kind of sore and hurting, and I don't know if that's a function of just laying around so much the last couple of days, or whether it's a function of the new antibiotic, Casein, that I'm inhaling. Sometimes we just don't know what's going on. But before the PFT, I remember saying to myself, I would have been happy if they were over 60, just based on the way I felt. Yet, like I said, I blew a 70, which I was pleasantly surprised. But the flip side also goes to that same thought, that there's days that I'm feeling great, and my numbers don't reflect that. And I know it can be frustrating, but at the end of the day, PFTs are just a number, and they're not an exact science. They're not something that we need to put all our eggs in. If that's the old jingle you like. And although we certainly do have some control over putting our PFTs number kind of in the best possible position, we don't always control how our PFTs turn out that exact moment, because those numbers can change from day to day, from hour to hour even. It can depend on time of day. It can depend on what you've eaten that day. There's a lot that goes into it. And so for any of you guys out there that aren't seeing the exact numbers you want, just control what you can control, and that's treatments and exercise. Well, I have air in my line. Just a second. Hopefully that helps. Uh, Treatments and exercise. If you stay on top of that, and you put yourself in the best position for those good numbers, then you can certainly be at least a little bit satisfied that you're doing all that you can. And the other thing, the real basic way to think about it is, what did doctors do before PFT numbers? Part of the whole way you got not diagnosed, but the whole way they kind of kept up with your care, and based what they did things on was, well, how do you feel, or how have you felt? And if the answer was good, that held a lot of weight, and that should still hold a lot of weight today. If you feel good, that's very important. And it's, oftentimes I've said I'd rather feel good with, slightly worse PFTs than feel terrible with better PFTs. So there's a lot to be said for that. Not saying that we shouldn't strive for higher numbers. Of course, it's always something that's good to strive for, but it's certainly not something to get discouraged over, especially if you're doing absolutely everything you can to positively contribute to good numbers. So just thought I'd touch on that a little bit, as it's something relative, in my life, what's going on. And so I guess that should be my cue to go. Got to fix my IV. I'll talk to you guys all soon. Bye.